All right.
2 pots of poison, 1 oil of slipperiness, 1 scroll alarm, 1 scroll disguise self, 1 scroll featherfall, and 1 scroll sleep. So I don't know what they're talking about magic doors. Bitches be lying.
So
What?
so
So they're
Like,
lying.
I'm not aware of that. I don't have that.
What are you talking about? What's happening?
The
We're
one-
back for hour 5, the surprise hour.
Surprise!
Surprise!
Hour.
Woo! Well, surprise for Bear. Surprise, Bear! Surprise!
Bear's like,
Happy birthday, Bear!
It's way later for you guys. I don't understand how you do this.
You don't understand,
I
man.
have to be at work at 7 a.m. So Bear.
Yeah, you're
Deal with me.
I used to do
mean,
12-hour sessions and go right to Dunkin' Donuts opening shifts with Scott. This is not new to me.
Bring me some
12-hour
donuts.
sessions.
The Verona beta starts in 5 hours, and I'm just gonna keep sitting here and then play.
You're a crazy
I'm
man.
gonna get a good night's sleep tonight. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sleep till I'm comfy and cozy.
Sleep when you're dead. Right. So, speaking of being dead, there was a there's a pouty love of yours that's standing over by the stairs. Like, what's this? You're not trying to leave me, are you?
Never.
Of course not.
You
We
had-
just we can't find them.
So you came into this room? Did you look inside that door?
Yeah, it's
Ramen knocks on the door again.
Right next to the
there's just
axe
a wall
locker.
there.
That's right. There's just a wall there. So maybe we should just never come back down here again.
Yeah. Looking at Grommen.
Okay? So never mind the two of them. They got away. Thonk will just never get to share.
Oh, but we want Thonk to share.
What about everyone?
Rye has been taken care of. There are others. There are so many more on this island.
Others. Yes.
Let's find them.
Let's find everyone.
Two of
Let's
you,
find everyone.
the two of you look tired. Maybe you should rest, and then maybe tomorrow, and she looks at Grommen with like a smile. Maybe you can find everyone.
I find everyone for you.
And with that, she leads the two of you out of the area. Man,
Good God, Rye.
she was afraid that you guys are gonna leave her. Jesus, she needs pawns. So she leads the two of you out of that place and upstairs and throughout the rest of the castle. And she walks from room to room, trying to find a nice, comfortable bed for the two of you to lie in and rest. But all of them were destroyed. Everyone.
Grommen destroyed them all.
When we
Everyone's
go through all these and then we get to the final one, and she's like, I wonder what happened to all the beds. Grommen smiles. He smiles, really big smile, and he goes, I smash all beds.
But then there's nowhere for us to lie.
Oh.
And with that, she just walks away.
Grommen follows. He's like, Das Boot.
She turns back and says, "Perhaps you should stay here in case they come back." And then
Grommen
turns
stops
to leave.
immediately, lays down, and falls asleep.
Otto.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
We spoon.
Oh man, this went so differently. All right, so pan the camera a little bit earlier, back all the way over to the two of you that are on this
It's
ridge.
still cold though, right? That's
Oh.
why.
Where you guys are, it's much warmer than it was beforehand.
okay.
It's not freezing in this place, so on and so forth.
Okay, maybe we're not spooning then.
Well, I mean, you can choose to. You feel a lot of love for each other.
Yeah, I mean, like Otto was
that's
like
true.
tracing the outside of your pectorals earlier.
That's true. We are very happy right now.
They finally spoon. Oh, it finally happens.
That's not just my axe.
Oh no!
Oh God.
Oh no! Oh,
Wow, it's so well made.
Stop. Oh, okay. So, anyways, no, I'm just kidding. So, you guys Panning away from it, they're sleeping now. So panning away back to the two of you and a little bit earlier. Now Thonk is able to take a few moments staring at the space that he happened to jump through. Thonk had heard stories about this beforehand, but he's never in his life stepped through a portal before. What the hell was that? One of the things that Thonk does know after he takes a few moments, hears the shush, looks around the corner, sees what's down there.
Mm-hmm.
He clearly knows that they're hill giants. He sees some giant human over there too. He's like, turns back. At least he knows that portals are two-way things that you can traverse back and forth through. So he makes his way back over to where he believes he was that he came from, probably gets a little bit of guidance from Rye, where did you just pull me from, and starts like reaching for it and searching.
Oh no.
And searching and reaching for it. Can the two of you make me an Arcana check, please?
Ah, fucking hell.
Searching.
And
reaching.
Yeah.
Boom.
Boom,
Nice.
he says.
Thank God.
Boom. He says he gets a nat 20.
As you roll your name 20.
Six.
Okay. As he's stupidly reaching through, hoping because he knows that the portal's two ways. Rye knows that portals are two ways. Not all of them. Some of them are one way.
Rye just kind of like grabs Thunk's hand, and she's just kind of like gives him a it ain't gonna work look.
Okay. Thonk just narrows his eyes and nods and gestures for you to lead the way.
Well, you just for him to lead the way. There are currently 3 very large creatures that by themselves took out a wagon, all the horses, and the various bodies around it. Just underneath the ledge that you guys are standing on and hiding on.
We're not going over the ledge. We're gonna follow it. I'm assuming going that way.
Yeah, I guess we just follow the ledge round.
What was that? Sorry?
Follow the ledge
Yes.
around.
Yeah, like we wouldn't want to go down into the road.
Not directly onto the road. You do see which ways the road stretches, so you could always choose to like pick a direction on the road.
Do we see any like structures in the distance in either direction?
Roll for me a perception check, both of you.
All right. Boom! Nat 20.
Dear God. I mean,
Okay.
that's not bad either. 19.
No, shut up. Okay. You
That's
rolled a 16, okay? So with your natty 20 and confirmed by Thonk, who's trying
Yeah.
to keep up, you do see that if you follow, sadly, going down the road this way, which is away from where the mountains are, you do see like that. It does seem like there is a building off in there's buildings off in the distance, like there's a city or town or something that's in that direction. You can see smoke rising up, and you think you see structure, but it's so far away. Well, if only you had a means of seeing beyond where you can see. You guys can see off in the distance that way. However, heading this way is pretty easy to get away from the 3 down below. Heading that way is going to be a bit more difficult to get around them without them noticing.
You only have 1 casting of invisibility, don't you?
Yes.
Well, if you had that loot had
I don't know how to play a lute. I don't know how.
Also, didn't Otto pick up his loot?
yeah, no, I know, I was being facetious.
Oh, okay.
Just saying if you had the party.
Gotcha.
Yeah. We have. I mean,
We could try and wait them out, basically. That's like our only option right now. Wait out the hill giants.
I mean, I also have. Where is it?
We both have thaumaturgy. We could try and like distract them off in a distance somewhere.
That's what I was gonna say. We could literally create like a distraction, and just slip past.
I'm just looking at what we can do. Create an instantaneous sound that originates from a point of your choice within range, and the range is 30 feet. So we can really just create a sound 30 feet away from us.
And then rely on Thonk's 0.
Stop clicking on my sheet, damn it!
I was looking at what your stealth was.
Not high. I'm not stealthy.
Are you wearing medium armor?
I
Oh,
ripped
you're
off
in
my
breastplate.
top half.
But what are you wearing? Oh, that's right. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it doesn't count. You would not get disadvantage.
Right. We're kind of in a shit stew here.
That does not sound appetizing.
It's not. I don't want to be where we are.
I mean, I could literally give you invisibility, and then I could stealth past them.
That's That's our best option at the moment, or we can wait. That's our two choices.
Mathis thought of that 3 minutes ago. He's slowly been trying to guide you there.
Metagaming. We do have a
let's-
disguised self.
Yeah, but I mean, like, a self period is gonna get eaten by a hill giant, no matter what you look like.
Yeah. All right, that's what we'll do. Hit me with invisibility, and you can stealth, and we'll just pray.
Okay.
That's your last spell. We're at it. We're dry now, man.
Mm-hmm.
Who would have known? It'd be Ryan Thunk off on their.
On a merry adventure.
Good God.
Yeah. I guess, yeah.
Just the last episode, they were wishing each other were dead.
Look, we were threatening each other this episode. We were just had left no
That's
choice.
True, that's true.
We just left no choice because Gromlin
You had
got.
an agreement early on, though. You made
Yeah.
made strategic,
Well, we were gonna.
deals.
We would have worked with the pirates.
I'm looking at Bear, and he's like trying to analyze. He's like, "What do I do with this? What is the situation that I'm put in?" Do you have thoughts going
Just,
on there?
just spoon. It's okay.
You just seem like I don't know what to do right now.
He's just spooning.
Yeah.
Or he's enjoying the
Let's do
moment.
it.
I'm
Let's do
sorry.
it.
All right,
We're,
good.
we're gonna try and sneak past these hill giants. We don't really have
All
a
right,
choice.
so you cast invisibility on Thonk. That'll give Thonk the advantage on his stealth check. His is a concern of sound.
Whoa. He's invisible.
Of course.
Let me clarify. He doesn't need
Yeah.
stealth. He doesn't need a stealth check. He is stealth in
He
body.
can still step on rocks.
Right. But they'll just be like, what that noise?
They're Gromlin. They're just Gromlin. They're dumber than Gromlin.
Hey, come on.
I said they're dumber than you. Don't worry.
All right. Yeah.
Robin might not be so intelligent, but he was.
So
one.
yeah,
Okay.
Ryder's kind of like touches Thonk,
Yep.
and then she stands back, and then she like gives him the thumbs up, and then just
Okay.
like motions in the direction they need to go.
Let's do it.
Okay, so you
Awesome.
head that way, and the two of you are going to cast thaumaturgy at the same time to make noises that way.
Sure. Anything to help.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you cast thaumaturgy to make some sort of deceptive thing. What is that over there? Ooh, another tasty morsel. Neither of you really
Speak
understand
Hill
Chinese.
Giant. Yeah.
Yeah, so do me a favor and roll for me your stealth check, please. Rye, advantage. Gromlin, I mean advantage. but,
Gromlin?
like,
Thonk?
Thonk, I mean, I keep confusing the two of you. Honestly,
Hey, not all orcs look the same.
Thonk, you with advantage, but it's only for sounds, not for sight. They can't see you.
All right. Good luck. Good roll.
Nat 20, 3 in a row.
Hey!
3 nat 20s in a row.
Well, at least you did it.
Ridiculous.
At least you did it because
The funny part is it's definitely in a row because the fourth roll.
yeah, it
is
was the 8.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Do I get bonus
Okay.
for rolling 2 5s?
No. It's pass the dice.
You guys like rolling doubles? Yeah.
Yeah, no, right? Yeah.
That's 3 men, right? So you Rye are easily able to skirt your way down the side of the cliff, stay completely out of sight, dodging from spot to spot to spot. Anytime you like they are looking maybe slightly in your direction, you just kind of like, and you throw like a spell off in that direction to make.
I do like a female human crying is
Yep.
like the kind of like sound that I emit. So they like hear food.
Okay, so female human crying, I assume that, or even a flutter of a shadow or something like that to catch their eye, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
You're just gone. You're out of there without any issues whatsoever. So waiting a few moments until after you kind of ran off, making sure that you're okay, because Thunk does care to some degree. Then Thunk starts making his way down the side of a whole bunch of rocks go down with him. So immediately with the rocks going down with him, they kind of "Arr! Something there," or make their way. Like one of them gets up and starts walking over towards the mini landslide that was made by Thunk's horrible roll. Rye is immediately aware that this happens, kind of whips her head back and sees the rocks sliding down now.
Rye casts thaumaturgy behind them and causes tremors in the ground to make rocks behind them fall.
So a few more rocks out.
And I'll cast Thaumaturgy over there to make a sound where the tremors are coming from.
Okay, so they're kind of like looking around and confused. Everybody kind of stands up and pulls out their what are they called? Big malls or great clubs.
Hubbard?
Great club. So they pull their great clubs. Such a basic weapon. They pull their great clubs and they start like looking around. One of them kind of runs over and just starts randomly slapping the ground at one point.
Yeah.
I think I got something, or I'm getting and are running around trying to smash at stuff and find out what's going on. These are the two hill giants are doing this. The large human is kind of looking around and doesn't seem fully convinced. Like he sees stuff happening and he's watching. Mathis, make for me another stealth check.
God damn it. Advantage because I'm still invisible or no? Yes? Cool. Please, 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 please. Hey!
Oh my god, a nat 20. We're killing it.
We need this, man. We need this right now.
That's 4.
And he skirts away, no problem. So the two of you are able to escape this area and make your way down the trail and make your way as long as you can, as far as you can. From here, do you want to make your way all the way to that town?
That's probably our best bet right now.
Yeah.
It is a multi-hour trek, not
Okay.
because it's very far away. It's a multi-hour trek because it's so difficult. The road keeps taking these like hard turns to get around these rocks, and oh my god, you have to climb up areas, and the terrain here is just god awful. It's difficult. Like, literally, your thighs are burning. That's probably Rye's complaint. Thonk's complaint. He can't even feel his thighs burning. He can't feel his thighs. And for Christ's sakes, he can't feel his crystal blue nipples at the moment. He is freezing. Sure, it's only like autumn right now, like early autumn at the moment. But God, it is so cold here. I mean, he's even walking through some snow just to get there. There's slips and falls at points, and because his skin is so cold, when he slips and falls and scrapes against a rock, it just stings like a mother. It is not a very comfortable experience for Thonk. He is gritting his teeth and barely bearing with it the entire time.
Thonk, do you express this at any point?
I try not to, basically. Like, pain is part of my religion, and as much as it's unpleasant, I also have to. There's a primal.
He likes it.
Yeah, there's a primal like joy to it at the same time.
I think at one point Rye might like offer like to trade off the cape for a while, and you just decline.
Yeah, just like because that to him that would show weakness.
Yeah,
To top it all
I
off,
figured as much.
Yeah.
to top that's the only reason why she just like he knew she was bluffing. So to top it all off, you still have a relatively fresh I mean it's only not even 20 days old, about 20 days old brand put in you, and cold winds are whipping past this burn that's on your skin.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
kind of
that's
good
true.
for it. That's kind of good for it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, wonderful. So the whole you're very uncomfortable. It takes you a few hours to get all the way down to this place. Now, the city you come to is round in shape. The walls are comprised of like large cabers that have been sharpened into huge spears. So they kind of shape like up and out into spears. So if anything were to like come bowling at it, it would hit into the spikes, and the spikes come up, out, and then out a third time, so it's a bit lower, so it could hit something like, say, if a giant was running at it, but at the same time it could also hit something like if a horse was running at it, which would be significantly shorter. As a person, you wouldn't have to worry about running into a spear that big. From this place, from a vantage point up above, kind of stopping and looking down below, you guys do see the 3 entrances to this town, this city, and the city is decent in size. It is it's not like it's on water or anything like that. It's a landlocked city, and you're able to approach down to the northern gate. You can eventually tell which direction you are. It's the northern gate. By the time you guys get here, you're both exhausted, and I literally mean exhaustion. So, Bam, if you want to see exactly what that does, we're talking from a combination of cold and everything. Thonk is actually at 2nd degree of exhaustion, and Rye is at 1st degree of exhaustion because of this whole trek and getting down here. So you finally get to the gates. But as I had said beforehand, it was getting late when you were leaving where you were beforehand. Traveling for hours, it's nighttime now when you finally get to these gates. And as you approach them at nighttime, the doors are closed and there's guards standing on the inside of the gates. So when you finally go walking up and the gates are closed, you can hear chatter and noise and whatnot coming from the other side, but also through like a tiny little area, there's somebody that's standing there and sees you, and just watches the two of you come walking up. They don't say anything as you come literally up to the door itself.
Okay.
So if you're not gonna do anything, I'll approach the door and I'll bang on it. I mean, I can't. Can I see him? Or is he just like looking through a peephole?
It's literally like this.
Oh.
Like you can stick a spear through it if you wanted to.
Okay, no.
but
So I'll
anyway.
walk up, and I'll say, we request entrance."
No.
Why not?
There we go.
Nobody enters after dark.
Okay. So yourself. We're gonna find another way in.
Oh God.
Ryan lives for this shit. This is
I
Ryan's
know,
thing.
but you're better at this than Thonk is.
So you guys start making your way around the perimeter of the city, trying to find, as you had just said, another way in. And you're making your way around the perimeter of the city, trying to see if there's a way. Now, the land around the perimeter is horribly treacherous. It almost looks as though the area that this city was built in was like horrible land, and they just like used magic to smooth it out just for the purpose of building this one city. It looks like that's probably the case. Whether or not it's true, who knows? So even just trying to make your way not on a road around the perimeter of the city is horrible. There's lots of slips, lots of falls, lots of scrapes, lots of bruises.
Okay.
You get snow in your boots for a long time.
All right. So what happens is we vanish, and then we start making our way around. And after like a few minutes, Raya assesses that this is a terrible mistake, and then you see it from the guard's perspective. She's like, "Suit yourself," and vanishes. And then not 3 minutes later, she comes back again. And she's like, "Me again, hi." How much?
What?
How much gold to let us in?
Who are you trying to kill? Who are you trying to kill?
Kill? It's cold. I want to sleep in a bed. Please.
What's the name of this town? What's the name of this town?
Is there any way to make a check to like even know where we are right now? Yeah.
I have no idea.
Makes sense. But why are you coming from the north and not the south?
Because I don't like hill giants.
There's giants about?
Couple hours back that way.
Really? Hold on. And he kind of goes away. Comes back like 2 painfully cold minutes later as it's cold out and the wind keeps whipping past. And
My left nipple just falls off.
You're,
Like,
It just dangles for a little bit. You see it dangle, and then it's like drops, shatters.
I mean, you're not quite frostbitten yet, but you're certainly starting to experience hypothermia. And as he comes back and he's like, "How'd you slip around the giants?"
Magic.
Mm-hmm.
magic,
I
magic.
know magic.
You came quite a ways down this road.
Oh my God.
Is it a couple hours? See anything else while you're back there?
Oh, just my inevitable doom. So can you open the door?
See anyone else on the road?
No.
A large human person with the hill giants.
Yeah, there was a tall guy with the giants.
Anyone else on the road?
No.
Wagons?
The hill giants were eating wagon folk.
Yeah, I'm told we should be expecting one sometime in the next hour or two, and then the two of you are heading down this way saying you're avoiding giants. Let me look at you. Look
God.
like you've been through,
Hell.
So Riley opens her like fur cape and just like To,
Are you
to-
flashing them?
No, I have clothes on, but I'm just like,
Oh, okay.
feeling anything.
Just, checking.
I'm being compliant.
I won't lie. The two of you genuinely seem like you're telling the truth.
Just waiting for the but, because it sounds like you're about to say but.
But
Yeah, there we go.
rules are rules. So I
How much money?
I cannot do that.
Take out your.
You think
I'll
I'm
make
the
it,
only
I'll make it.
guard standing here?
Yeah, no, nug, nug,
Yeah.
nug, nug.
Nug.
It's gone. We haven't seen it since the last time I gave it away.
Really?
What?
You haven't. What is it? You haven't seen the what's it saying? The yeah. You're willing to pay off every guard that's standing here. Listen, this
How
is
many are there?
you actually asked that?
Yeah.
How many of you are there?
Oh my
I was
god,
gonna
this
be
is
like,
dumb as
"Don't do it
Grommen.
again."
God.
I was like, don't do it again.
11.
10 gold each.
He holds up that many fingers and says 11.
All right.
10 gold
11,
pieces each.
10 gold each. That's
110 gold.
110 gold. Count it.
What do you mean count it?
Count it. Let me see it.
Rye produces 110 gold pieces.
One piece at a time.
Oh my god, this guy.
What? How about you let us inside and we'll count it?
How about you count the gold and I'll let you inside?
How about if I die from the cold, you're not going to get any gold because I'll throw it off the fucking cliff.
Then you'll die.
What's the door made of?
Oh god.
Wood.
I'm tempted to just scorching ray through this fucking door.
You seem like you're about to get into some mischief there, lady.
And you seem like a pain in everyone's ass, not just mine.
I'm a man just trying to do my job.
Why are you going to lock me out? We're going to freeze out here.
There's laws.
Yeah, what?
I'm so not a diplomatic person. Our diplomat is
Question.
too busy cuddling
You can
Grommen
burn-
right now.
We're going to get back to them in a second.
Question, you can burn everything, but instead of making fire to keep yourself warm, you're just going to burn them? I'm confused.
My fire tends to kill people.
Yeah.
It's not really for warmth. Thank you, Grommen.
Okay.
Murderous fire.
Oh, okay. The fire only works for murder.
I
Just
will.
count
I will
the
just. I
coin.
will.
Just count the coin and I'll let you in.
I'll freaking take your coin and start counting it. Like, I'll take it from your hand. Be like,
All right, we literally take half
four,
each. You and me.
shine, yeah.
I'm like, you better watch the whole time.
He's watching, but you guys are both counting so fast. He's like, yes,
We
Yes.
just counted out.
No, 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 no.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
That looks right.
All right.
And you hand him the 110.
Yes.
10 minutes later.
Yeah.
As we've finished counting it, and I bag it all, I pocket half, and I hand him the bag.
Takes the bag. All right.
That's a 15 sleight of hand. Nice.
This is yeah. I saw it. He's
No, I
like,
was saying it for the viewers.
15 sleight of hand for the viewers, and he's like, all right, come on, let's open it for him. And they open it, and they open it ever so slightly to the point where Rye barely can slip in, and Funk like, oh my god, this hurts so much. My skin's so cold.
He just like
The right-
splinters off the door.
And the door slides shut, and they lock it back up again. And he's like, welcome to Bryn Shander. And with that, we're going to pan the camera back over to the other two who are lying there cuddling in bed. Now, while they're lying there cuddling in bed,
Not
and
in bed, in the middle of the hallway.
not in bed, of
They destroyed the beds.
There's no beds.
course.
Just hallway. Imagine a hallway that just like everything's on the floor. The walls are half like beaten in. Setting the scene properly.
Of course, of course. Well, I mean, since everything is destroyed, absolutely, that makes perfect sense. I am sorry, Maggie. I didn't mean to discredit your
Thoroughness.
thoroughness.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
There you go.
Oh, They say about great minds, I have one you don't.
Ah.
So just making sure. So as you guys are lying there sleeping and dreaming and whatever it is that you're doing, Otto has been.
Grumman's snoring loudly. He's like,
Otto has been under the enchantment for a much longer period of time. He's lying there and he's resting, and then all of a sudden, like a couple of dreams start coming to his mind. Of Otto has goals, he has aspirations, he has things that he wants to do. The things that draw him and pull him, and he's been under this enchantment for a long while at this point. The things that he needs to accomplish, and he's with the love of his life. And he loves her. He loves her truly and completely. I mean, whether or not he had a life beforehand doesn't matter. She is everything to him. There's only one thing that she's not. She's not his muse. Because Otto only has one muse, and that muse is adventure. It's going out there and exploring and learning and seeing. And that being the one true thing that holds Otto to this life, how it is that he just burst into the door and, hi, oh, this doesn't look like my bedroom, knowing full well that this wasn't his bedroom. Why it is that he has stuck around with the antics to spend the time that many times it's been questionable. The dreams start to turn into like nightmares, and he's very quickly soured in the dream, and he starts to see her not as this amazing beauty, but this conniving and evil force that's like drawing him, and he can actually feel part of himself being pulled away from him. You can actually literally feel his life force being drained from him as we speak, from this horrible evil creature that's grasping him. That all being said, in his dreams, through these nightmares, Otto is allowed another will save to try to pull himself, shake himself from the shackles.
save us, Otto! Save us!
Mess. Now, Otto, you didn't use your inspiration yet, did you?
No,
I did, and Thonk did.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of had to, Scott. We didn't really
I mean, I'm gonna, no choice.
clarify.
But Otto and Grommen didn't.
No, Grumman did.
Oh, Grommen did. Oh, Otto was the only one that didn't.
I used it early on
It's
to make
almost
sure
fate, Otto.
the other thing didn't happen to me. Yeah.
Wisdom throw.
Wisdom saving throw with advantage
Alright,
if you use
there we
your.
go.
Otto breaks the spell.
Yes,
The
Otto.
nightmares are just so racking him so much that Otto breaks the spell. However, being under the curse does come, in fact, at its costs. Otto loses 2 points from his maximum health bar.
No,
Oh.
Otto's already little.
So max health goes from what? What was it before?
21 to 19.
21 to 19
Yeah.
from being under her spell for so long. Luckily for the group, Otto was always a squishy, and Otto, being a savior, is going to be able to help Grommen in this moment. So Otto, this dreams is so horrible. He's whipping around and lashing and whatever in real life as well as in his dreams, where he's fighting back these demons, this horrible creatures trying to. Finally, he wakes up and like gasping and out of breath and in cold sweats and everything. It's not the first time this has happened to Otto, where he's waking up gasping out of breath or in cold sweats, but it is certainly different than any other time he's ever experienced before. And while he has these strong like ropes or whatever pulling at his heart and trying to make him do something, he knows in his mind where it is that he's supposed to be and what it is he's supposed to do. And he remembers the words ringing from her voice as she spoke to them when she was on the stairwell, and he realizes what it was, where it was that his friends had gone. Otto, you are awake. Grommen is
Quick, leave Grommen while you can. Join us.
I come to just, heavy breathing. What? Why? And then just gets up, like, racking his brain, trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, and looks over at Grommen and has to make a decision, and decides not to leave a man behind. It goes to shake him to try to wake him up. Otto is grabbing onto Grommen's thigh, which it takes all of his hands, of course, so you can't even wrap it around the top part of it, but he's just shaking violently. Gromit!
So perfectly.
Gromit!
Gromit is like, he's like,
Gromit!
I after a little bit, Gromit like goes to scratch his leg, and then he's like, he wakes up and he's like,
Gromit, wake up!
Down and he sees Otto and he's like, what are you doing?
Listen, what do you remember about that woman?
Am I still under the spell?
You are very much so.
Okay. You mean pretty woman?
No. Gromit, listen. That woman, bad woman. Bad woman.
That's a
bad.
song. That's got to be a
Most
song.
Beautiful woman.
No, Gromit, bad. She wants to hurt us.
No, she bring everyone together.
Listen.
He smiles. And he gets up.
Otto thinks about it, realizes that maybe he does not have the power within himself to break the curse, and thinks, listen.
You don't have to
We're
spell
gonna-
magic?
What?
Do you have to spell magic? No?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's well,
No,
well
I'm
beyond
good.
his means. Well beyond his means.
Oh, yeah. Good. Sorry, continue.
I'm gonna say, we have to help everyone, don't we?
Yes.
Yes, we do. So let's go find our friends, and we'll help them.
Yes. Let's find all friends.
Great.
Everyone must be together.
Yes, good. Okay,
Yes.
let's go.
And he smiles and he walks with you. And as you're walking together, he takes out another piece of wood and he starts carving it into a seagull.
Mm-hmm. And we make our way out. I mean, I don't know really what direction to head. Do I?
You like I said, you remember that clearly Gromit was chasing them down in that room, and they weren't in
Right.
that room, and you know she's
Okay.
very upset.
Yeah, she was like basically trying to stop you from going through that door.
Like, never
Okay.
go back down there again.
So that I can probably make the logical
Yep.
connection then. Yeah. Okay.
Season
So I encourage Gromit to. Oh God! I nearly just spilled water all over my computer. Okay. Convince
do that.
Gromit to come down with me.
that's frightening.
Ramen is like refusing. He gets to the door where he bashed the door in, and at that point, before he goes into the next room, he's like, "No, Otto." He grabs Otto, and he says, "No, she say never go here. We must find our friends."
I'm sorry. He casts friends again.
No.
They're this way, Gromit. We have to go this way.
How does this affect
Yeah.
me? Because do I get to like will save or what?
I mean, technically speaking,
Oh,
you get advantage on that.
Bear, you get advantage.
Oh, okay.
So just roll
Yeah.
another
Just
one
roll
and
a
add.
second time, and we'll.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So 21. So I mean, Maggie, there's no rules for this. I mean, it's how you guys want to interpret it. So he rolled. You could do it one of two ways. One, he rolled a friggin' 21 persuasion. That's an amazing persuasion. Could he coerce you into attacking her? Never in a million years. Could he coerce you into harming yourself? Never in a million years, right? Could he coerce you into maybe breaking this rule temporarily if she doesn't know, so she's not upset? That's up to you. If you want to put this in a numerical, like a rules way of handling it, make a will save against this persuasion. But it's not a spell. It's you know what I mean? It's his 21 persuasion against your god, which you're like an 8, 9 wisdom.
Yeah. Let's roll it. Let's see. All right. So what am I? It's a
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Okay. I have a -1 to this.
Nat 20 is the only way. Yeah.
Oh, you win. You win.
All right.
Grommen's
Here we
like,
go.
okay, but you
Just
know
really
tell.
quick.
You
real
know
quick,
tell.
and then we'll go right back out. I won't tell a soul.
Okay. He puts his foot. He puts one foot in, and he's like, and then he puts the next foot in, and he looks around.
See,
and
we
he's
can do
okay,
it.
And so he follows you.
So you do follow, but immediately as you follow, and this isn't that she's casting a spell on you or anything like that. It's just that you just know that you did has the potential of making her upset, and so it weighs on you. You're actually like you're saddened by this Gromit, like, oh, I'm gonna do it because I love Otto, and Otto is great, and Otto is my friend, and we've known each other forever. But I love her, and if she ever found out, so it's not that necessarily
Fuck you
you are,
both.
you're not
I'm
depressed.
under 2 spells right now.
As we're walking through, I'm trying the whole while to talk to Grauman to try to convince him that he's being influenced, and trying to remind him of all the adventures we've had, of our friends, of what we've done, and our connections there.
Like
Otto.
keeping her distracted.
Otto,
Yeah.
have you ever loved someone so much? When you look at them, you just feel so warm.
Before you answer that, it's actually true. You have 1, never loved someone too much, but 2, now you've never hated and feared someone so much. Or however you want to answer.
The power she holds is frightening, Grauman.
The power of love, Otto. So
You gotta get her through that brick wall, man. ASAP.
I'm gonna hurry the pace because I know I'm on a timer. I just start, jogging, kind of hoping that Grauman is gonna come along behind, and then eventually I'm just running. I'm just running towards the wall.
That door, it's actually a very small room. It's only 12 feet across. So you have to worry about running, jogging, or nothing. Once you step through, it's literally you walk a few paces and you can open the next door.
Okay,
It's
and
very,
then
very easy.
that brings us to the wall, though.
The brick
right?
wall, yeah.
Right. Okay, and then I don't know that. Okay.
So you can sit here and have a moment of just like critical thinking. Where you
Sure.
sit there like, I don't know, how did they leave this place? How is this even possible?
while you're thinking, Grauman's just telling you how beautiful love is and how amazing it is.
I know, Grauman. I know.
How we should all be together and that
Everyone.
you really shouldn't be down there.
Everyone.
Everyone will be together.
But
I
he's
promise.
Just there
Just
with
let me
you.
figure this out.
Make an investigation check, please.
Good luck, Bear.
The wall is a wall, and it's frustrating. How the hell did they do this?
But is the wall a wall, though? Yeah, it's still a wall.
But it makes no sense.
I
Maybe
do that
the
as well. I'll
wall
like
is
say
a wall.
something and roll preemptively, and then it still fails. I'm like,
It's like, you know that they left this room somehow. Maybe there's a secret door somewhere. Maybe there's something, but there's a wall on the other side of this door, and they're not here.
Otto, it's like I don't care about anyone. I just feel so happy.
But is it a wall? But is it a
Look
wall?
at her.
But
And he's
is
like
it a
whittling
wall,
his
though?
whittling his
Are you sure it's a wall? You
Are you
sure
sure
it's a wall, Scott?
It's a wall.
It's still a wall. It's still a wall.
maybe you
How long
should,
do I have to sit here and figure this fucking wall out?
maybe Addo should like bang his fist against the wall in frustration.
And,
I like that idea.
and with that, that's how you achieve your 16. And like, oh! Your hands went through the wall.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Coming to this realization, I just leap through like I'm
Oh no!
entering fucking gateway.
Oh, no, Grauman!
Like he's going through a Stargate.
Good God! Hopefully Grauman just does it.
And then he's like, Grauman's still talking, and he's like, and she's so beautiful. And
Oh my God.
her
Oh my
You can't
God!
see it?
Otto, her
You
hair.
can't even see it?
Otto,
Oh shit!
Otto, Otto, and he like walks over to the wall, and he like,
All right, Grauman, you get a check. If you're gonna touch it, you get a check.
I hit it last time.
The brick wall?
Hit the door. not
You
the
didn't. You
wall.
hit the door, but not the brick wall behind it.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm gonna like
Otto?
put my I'm gonna put my hand on the door where Otto was.
Grauman,
Or, like, on
stay
the wall.
strong for mother.
Your hand touches the wall.
All right, what do I do? What am I rolling?
Are you investigating the wall? In which case, it's an investigation check.
He's not really investigating. He just like touched the wall.
Touching the wall is just you touching a wall.
Okay.
You just know Otto just disappeared before your very eyes somehow.
And now he's like, I guess now he's like frantically touching the wall. He's like, Otto. He's looking around.
Sadly, frantically touching the wall is simply just touching the wall. It feels like
Okay.
a wall.
Swing at it. Get angry.
Thanks, Mathis.
I'm just.
I feel like that's what Gromit would do, though. His
It is,
skill
of
that
course.
he solves all the things with anger and violence. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Can I hit it with my axe or something?
You most certainly can. So, how does Gromit go from conclusion A, I'm happy, but where's Otto, to conclusion B, break the wall?
Oh, you're right. He's like charmed. Is he like always happy because he's charmed?
I mean, there are things that, like, once again, even walking into this room filled you with like despair as you were like, just like, I'm gonna make her upset.
Oh yeah, he's already sad and he's already confused as to like he's already like I'm gonna be in trouble because I'm here. So yeah, he's upset. He can't find him. He's looking around. At some point, he like knocks everything. He basically did what he did upstairs, and then he like started smashing all the walls.
So you literally just like, that's it, I'm done. Like, I need to find them. I need to find them. And you just start grabbing, and then you just start smashing against the walls, smashing up the table, smashing up the sconces, smashing at everything. And you go over to that door that was shut, that's open now. You start smashing the door frame, just smashing at the.
Smash everything.
Your axe went through the
That's
wall.
not very much smashing. I'm smashing a lot. Everything's being smashed. All the things.
You're good. You smash all the
I
things.
smashed everything.
You smash all the things. But
Everything's been
your
smashed.
axe at some point in time literally goes through the wall.
I'm gonna walk through the wall that I smashed.
So all of a sudden you go, and you're just like, huh. And you literally just walk through it.
Okay.
Just like, that's what I'm asking. You just walk through it.
Yeah.
Okay. So just you go walking through it, and you do come out the other side, on the into the area. So Otto, you being the first one through, you heard me describing it beforehand. Whips of cold wind coming through. Instantly, it doesn't matter that you have a cloak. Instantly, it just cuts through all of your clothing, and you are freezing out here. Holy crap! You're such a little person with like no body fat to keep you warm. So you are freezing out here, and you're on a cliff area, and you're kind of like looking around to trying to see what's going on. And luckily, there's like stars overhead shining off of the snow at your feet. It's freaking early autumn. Why the hell is there snow on the ground? It's at your feet, and you're like,
So pretty though.
yeah, it's very pretty. But it gives you enough that you can actually like see around you, but you can't like you can't see what's going on. One of the things that you do notice is you hear a sound. Sounds like snoring. It almost sounds like Gromit snoring, but louder and multiple. And as you're kind of coming to terms with this and realizing what's going on, you turn around and look back to where it was that you came from, and you see nothing there but more snow and more people. You knew that they probably disappeared into this at some point. You didn't know that this was a portal at that time. And roll me an what's it called?
Arcana?
Arcana check. So you're aware that portals exist. This must have been one. The details of them again, meh. But you must have stepped through a portal to get to who knows where the hell you are. And sadly, Gromit hasn't come through behind you yet. What's your plan, Otto?
I don't have one.
No plan.
As soon as I jump through that wall, I had 0% of the plan.
So you're literally just gonna sit there and just trying to grasp.
Yep. I'm just desperately gonna hope something good happens and
So-
Gromit finds me.
X amount of time
Oh
passes.
my gosh, you should pray to your god.
Yeah, the god of luck. That makes sense. Let's
Yeah.
do that.
So as you
Tinfana? Or who's your god?
Timora.
Tomorrow, okay.
So as you sit there praying to your goddess, hoping for something to happen, a couple minutes pass when all of a sudden you see an axe come through the middle of the air, and you're like,
Ah!
I think something good's about to happen. And literally, Gromit comes walking through. Go ahead, Maggie.
Oh, that's what I did.
Okay.
I walked in, I'm like, ah,
I look up. Oh, good. You made it.
am I still under the spell?
Absolutely. But
I smile. I'm still smiling. I'm holding the axe. Oh. And then I like put the axe down or like away, and I pick up the snow. I'm like, and I look at Otto and I hold the snow and I'm like, it's snow, and I throw it in the air.
And with that, we will conclude tonight's session. Oh,
Oh, it's good to be back. Thank you guys so much for hanging out for week 12. Bear, thank you for giving us an extra hour of your time. I know you're exhausted. It's
not
appreciated.
just me. Come on, I'm the one that looks like hell.
No, it's all good.
Everyone gave their
Well,
time.
because everybody else had agreed, but you didn't see the chat, so I felt bad throwing that at you. But we appreciate it, man.
Dude, Maggie turned green, so
Maggie did turn green.
you look good considering.
Yeah, it's very true. It's very true. We're gonna go around the room and tell people where you can find everybody, et cetera, et cetera. And we're gonna wrap this sucker up for the night. Starting with Sam. Sam, what you got going on this week? Where can people find you?
Hi guys, my name's Strippin. You can find me at twitch.tv/Strippin. I'm going to be playing For Honor like all weekend for the open beta. And you can hit me up on Twitter about the show at Strippin.
Yep.
He's like the best player ever. Were you like top rank?
You coached Khal
Also,
Drogo.
he coached Khal Drogo, so there's nothing else to ever do in your life.
Khal Drogo did then lose.
Die happy.
He did.
It's not about the winning or losing. It's about, you know.
Vikings best. Vikings are always the best.
I mean, I do have a crown right here. From
Put that shit on. Why are you wearing a hat?
look, this is from the tournament yesterday. I was crowned King of the Vikings when
That's
we won
awesome.
the tournament.
Congratulations, King Viking.
Thank you. y'all stripping.
Y'all stripping. Bear, what's going on? What do you got going on this week? What are you doing? Where can people find you?
They can find me in bed tonight.
Is that an invitation?
Wow.
For Gromit, it is.
IRL stream happening.
Twitch,
Hey,
YouTube,
Taffy.
Twitter, BAER Taffy. Roundtable is Fridays at 3 o'clock on twitch.tv/Roundtable Podcasts. I do this show on
Yeah.
Wednesdays at
do.
6.
We love you for it.
Thanks. I love you guys too. It was fun. It was a really fun week this week.
Yeah,
I
that's
know
good.
I'm tired as hell right now. This was a fun show.
We appreciate it, man.
And yeah, that's me.
Sweet. Maggie, what you got going on this week? Where can people find you? Etc.
Well,
Etc.
hopefully my computer's fixed, and then
Yes.
there will be more streaming action. Tomorrow, I'll be here right on the same channel, twitch.tv/Lost Initiative Show. I'll be doing Edge of the Empire with these folks.
Hell yeah.
These two on the sides of me. That would be Mathis and Delric. It's going to be awesome times with Jesse Cox and Krendor. And then also, I'll be doing a charity tournament. I am trying to win $10,000 for St. Jude.
Awesome.
I am battling Unholy Temptress, and if I beat this one, I think I go after Zeke or Mittens.
Good luck.
Whoever wins over there for $10,000. So that's pretty hype.
That's
That's
freaking
amazing.
awesome.
I'm so nervous. I was like shaking. I can't believe I won the last one. So it was good times. And yeah, we'll be doing some more fun stuff on my channel. You can find me on all the places, margaretcrone.com.
Beautiful. Scott, what you got going on this week? Where can people find you?
Hold on. I have to ask Bear a quick question. Did Otto put his clothes back on? Or is he still in his underwear?
At any point.
Anymore? Or is he just still in his skivvies?
It
He's
never even
free
occurred to him that he had his clothes off to begin with. He's so unaware of that.
Thank you, Bear.
There are other things to worry about in life, okay?
Yeah.
You got bigger priorities.
You can find me tomorrow night, Lost Initiative. Maggie already went over the details for that one, and who knows, maybe some more stuff coming up sometime soon. We'll see. We'll see what
Heck yeah.
happens. But at Delric, Twitter, as always.
Beautiful. And for myself, you can find me at twitter.com/MathisGames, youtube.com/JudgeMathisGames. Every Wednesday and Thursday, we're right here at twitch.tv/Lost Initiative Show. If you have any comments or want to talk about the episode, go to the subreddit. The link is right in the description below. And if you want to just tweet at the show, at Lost Init Show on Twitter is where you can find us. And as far as this show is concerned, we're actually working on a little something one-shot special in the next month or two. So keep an eye out for that, for announcements. Sam may or may not be here. We'll see. Other than that, we're going to wrap this up tonight. If you want to catch the VODs, you'll see them in 2 days up on youtube.com/MathisGames. And we'll see you tomorrow night, same time for Star Wars. Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye. Yay.
Every. Oh, I already forget about that.